Okay, in this question what they are asking us, the smallest number which when divided by 4, 6, 7 leaves a remainder 2, right? So we have already seen this types of question, right? So how will you write this number? Number is basically 4a plus 2. The same number can also be written as 6b plus 2, and the same number can also be written as 7c plus 2. So what does it mean? You divide a number with 4, 6 and 7, you get same remainder, right? But the quotient will always be obviously different because the divisors are different, right? So what is the minimum such possible number, the smallest number or the least such possible number, right? Now see, this belongs to the type 1 case that we have discussed where the remainder is same. So what is your answer? LCM plus the constant remainder, the same remainder, right? So what is LCM here? 4, 6, 7. LCM is what you need to find out. You will get it as 84 plus 2, you will get 86. So what is your answer? Answer for this question is D. Okay, so this is nothing but the case 1 that we have discussed where the remainder is same. So your answer is LCM plus remainder. So what you got is actually the least possible number or the smallest possible number or the first such possible number. What is that? 84. This question can be asked in another way also, like how many such numbers are there within a range of 100. Now you understood that only one such possible number, because next number if you need to get, you need to add LCM again. Okay, this is 86. Okay, you need to add LCM again, so 84. Third number again 84, again 84. So this is going to make a series of 86 plus 84k. 86 is the first term, 84 is the common difference, right? So all these things we have already covered. So 86 is the first term, 84 is the common difference, right? So that means second term is 170. So within 100 only one term is there. They can ask you how many such terms are there within 900. Okay, in a range of 900, how many such terms are there? That is another question. Or what is the 11th such possible term? They can ask you, right? So see, this is going to make an AP, which we have already understood. So any question which can be asked in an AP can be asked here also. Like the first term can be asked, what is the common difference can be asked. So here, what is the first term is what they asked, right? So 86 is the answer. Common difference, what is that? LCM. That is very simple, 84. 11th term if they are asking, we know the formula, a plus n minus 1 into d. That is nothing but a plus 10d, a plus 10d, right? What is this 10d? 10d is 840, a means 86, right? So 840 plus 86, you will get it as 926, right? So 926 is your 11th term. How many such terms are there within a range of 1000? 1 to 1000 if you take, how many such terms are there? You understood 926 is the last term within 1000, right? You know the first term is 86. You know the first term is 86. You know the last term, you know the first term. You apply again the formula of AP, last minus first divided by common difference plus 1, right? So you just need to see whether you know last term. Yes, you got the last term. Whether you know first term. Yes, obviously you know the first term. You know the common difference. You know the common difference. Now if you substitute, you will get 926 minus 86, 840 divided by 84, right? That means you get 10 plus 1 actually is 11. This is what we actually find out before, right? We in fact found out 11th term, you got 926. So here we did the reverse approach only. So these are the possible questions can be asked. So keep in mind, this is the first possible case where the remainder is same and divisors are different. You are dividing n with different divisors, but the remainder is same. Your answer is LCM plus remainder. You got the first number. Common difference is always 84, and this is nothing but the constant remainder theorem that we have seen in AP. If you take AP, if you divide any of the term with the common difference, you'll get the same remainder, right? Now in this question, you are asked to find out a number which when increased by 5, then it is divisible by 8, 11 and 24, right? So increase by 5 you can divide by with 8, 11 and 24. What does it mean? So this belongs to, you can understand, this belongs to our type 2 that we have discussed, or the case 2 that we have discussed, where the difference between the divisor and the remainder is same. Okay, which when increased by 5, what does it mean? Actually it was, remainder was 3, right? Which when increased by 5 means here the remainder was 6. Which when increased by 5 means actual remainder is 19, right? 19. So by looking into this, you can understand the difference between the divisor and the remainder. So divisor is 8, remainder is 5. Here also the difference is 5. Here also the difference is 5, right? So basically by looking into that itself, you understood that the difference between the divisor and the remainder is 5. That's what given in a different word, right? So your answer for this question is LCM of divisors 8, 11, 24 minus the constant difference, which is 5, right? You get LCM as 264 minus 5, you will get it as 259. So 259 is the first such possible number, or the least number, or the smallest such number, right? So 259 is the first such possible number. If you need to find the next number, you will add 264. Then it is going to make a series like this, right? So you get an AP. Now any question which can be asked in an AP can be asked here also. Now in this question, three bells are there. The first, let's take the first bell. First take will ring in every 18th minute, right? That means 18, 36, 54, etc. This bell will ring. Now the second one, if you see, that is every 24th. That means 48, like 72, etc., etc. Third will ring at the interval of 32, 64, and 96, etc., etc., etc. So this is in steps of 32, this is in steps of 24, this is in steps of 18, right? That means the numbers in this series is a multiple of 18, the numbers in this series is a multiple of 24, the numbers in this series is a multiple of 32. So basically you are looking for a number somewhere here which is a multiple of 18, which is a multiple of 24, which is a multiple of 32. Then only all the three bells will toll together, right? So you are looking for a number n which is a multiple of 18, which is a multiple of 24, which is a multiple of 32. Then only first, second and third will ring, right? So not only any multiple, you are looking for the next multiple, right? So that is the reason why you need to find LCM of 18, 24 and 32. This is not the only situation where all the three will ring together, right? This is the first such possible scenario. After this, again you add LCM, add LCM, add LCM, the bells will toll together again, but we are asked to find out the next or the immediate next number, right? So LCM of 18, 24 and 32. That is nothing but 288, and you can write it as 4 hour 48 minutes, right? 4 hour 48 minutes. And you will mark B as the correct answer. You will mark B as the correct answer. Now in this question you need to find out the time taken by each wheel and then you take the LCM of the time. It is not that you need to take the LCM of the numbers which is given. Okay, some students will directly take the LCM of 60, 36 and 24. That is not correct because what they are asked is time, about time only, so you need to find the time. So you know that the first wheel completes 60 revolutions per minute. So to complete one revolution, 60 by 60, 1 second. Okay, time taken by the first wheel to complete one revolution, 1 second. What about second? You will write 60 by 36 because 36 revolutions per minute, right? And you get it as 5 by 3 second. Third, 60 by 24, you will get it as 5 by 2 second, right? Now you need to find LCM of 1, 5 by 3 and 5 by 2. You need to find LCM of 1, 5 by 3 and 5 by 2. 5 by 2. We have already discussed about LCM of fractions. LCM of fraction is LCM of numerator by HCF of denominator. Now if you see LCM of numerator 1, 5 and 5, you get it as 5. HCF of denominator, you get the small difference, that is 1. So your answer for this question is 5. Your answer option E will satisfy that. Okay, so you'll pick E. Now in this question, it also belongs to type 2 that we have already discussed, where the difference between the divisors and the remainder is same. So what they're saying is you're dividing with 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and getting reminders 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So basically difference between divisors and remainder is same, which is actually 1, right? So if you want, you can write this number as n is equal to 2a plus 1, 3b plus 2, right, 4c plus 3, 5d plus 4, 6e plus 5. Whatever it is, if you take the difference between the divisor and the remainder, you get 1. So your answer is always LCM minus that constant difference, right? So LCM of 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, LCM of divisors minus the difference. So you get it as 60 minus 1, which is equal to 59. And what is the question? How many such numbers are there between 0 and 100, right? We have already discussed about this pattern also. See, what are the possible questions they can ask you? What is the first such possible number, right? You got it as 59. What is the next number? How will you find it? You add LCM of the divisors 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to the first number. That means you will add 60, you get 119. Okay, so first number you got it as 59, then you add LCM. So basically 59 plus 60 you added, next number you add 60 again. That means you are going to get a series, right? So you're going to get an AP with a common difference of 60 and the first term of 59. Now any question which can be asked in an AP can be asked over here also. That is why first question they can ask, common difference they can ask, that is 60. Now they asked how many terms are there within a range of 1 to 100. That is easy. They can also ask you how many such terms are there between 1 to 1000. They can also ask you what is the 11th such possible number. What is the 11th such possible number? You know that a plus n minus 1 into d, a plus 10d, a plus 60d, right? Now a plus 10d means a plus 600. A, you know that it is 59. So 659 is your 11th term. Now in this question you need to find out HCF. Basically this is the greatest number with which you can divide all the three numbers, right? You need to find HCF of 60, 84 and 108. You need the highest number which can be used to divide all this, right? And when you do this you will get the HCF as 12. Now how will you find HCF faster? We have already discussed it. You take the minimum difference, you get it as 24, but you cannot generally conclude that 24 is your HCF. You need to check it, right? 24, can I divide with 60? No. So I understood that 24 is not my HCF. Then what I'll do, I'll check for the next factor of 24, that is 12. So I try, okay. So 12 is my HCF. Now after getting HCF, what I need to do is I need to divide 60 by 12, I'll get 5. 84 by 12, I get 7. 108 by 12, I get 9. Now you add all this, 5, 7 and 9, you will get 21. So how many rooms are required? 21 rooms are required. So by looking into this, you understood that you need the greatest number which can be used to divide all the numbers, and that is the strength of the student in each classroom, right? So you understood that 12 is the maximum number of students can be seated in a class. So this many students are there, so you will divide by 12. So for this you need 5 classroom. So for subject A we need 5 classroom, for B you need 7 classroom, for C you need 9 classrooms. So total 21 rooms are required. See, if there are n numbers, the function h has to be performed one time less. So answer for this question is n minus 1. You will mark B as the answer. Direct. So in this question, the first light will blink 3 times a minute, means it will blink after every 20 minutes, right? After every 20 minutes, the first light will blink. Second, 5 times in every 2 minutes. That means after every 24 minutes, it will blink, right? So what we need to do is we need to take the LCM so that you can see both together after how much time they will blink, right? So when you take the LCM, you will get it as 120 seconds. That means after every 120 seconds, both will blink together. The reason is 120 is a multiple of 20, so the first will blink. 120 is a multiple of 24, so the second will also satisfy the condition, right? So 120 second is the answer. What is, how will you get the answer from this? Now you got the answer, but the options, if you need to pick, you need to do some more. That means just take 2 minutes, right? So after every 2 minutes it will blink. So the question is in 2 hours, right? In 2 hours, how many 2 minutes are there? So in 2 hours, 30 times, right? So in 2 hours, so in 1 hour, 30 times, right? So in 1 hour, two lights will blink together 30 times, right? Because the time gap is 2 minutes. After every 2 minutes, the two will blink together. So in 1 hour, 30 times these two will blink together. You need to find out LCM of 5 by 2 plus 1, comma 17 by 4 plus 1, comma 41 by 8 plus 1, right? So basically LCM of 7 by 2, 21 by 4, 49 by 8. So you know how to find the LCM of fractions, right? LCM of fraction, if you need to find LCM of numerator divided by HCF of denominator, right? So you will get it as LCM of 7, 21 and 49 divided by HCF of 2, 4, 8, right? 2, 4, 8. So what is your answer? 49 into 3 divided by 2. Because you understood that HCF is 2, you take the least difference, you get it as 2. Here 7 square is there, 49, and here 7 into 3, so you take 1 3 here, right? So you get answer as 73.5 seconds, and you will pick B as your correct answer. Okay, so what you need to do is you need to find the LCM, and you will write like this. So you know how to find the LCM of fractions, LCM of numerator divided by HCF of denominator, and you get the answer. Now here in this question, what you need to do, you need to find the HCF of 4.5, 6, 3 by 4, 7, 1 by 5, right? You need to find HCF of this, then only you will get the maximum possible size, right? So I'll write it as HCF of 9 by 2, 27 by 4, 36 by 5. You know HCF of fractions, right? HCF of numerator divided by LCM of denominator. So that you can write it as HCF of 9, 27 and 36 divided by LCM of 2, 4, 5. So how will you find HCF of this? You take the minimum difference, right? You get 9 and check whether I can divide all the 3 with 9, right? So I can get it as 9. LCM is 20, right? So 9 by 20 LB is the weight of each piece, okay, which can be divided, which is the highest, right? So if you add all the 3, right? If you add all the 3, what is the weight of the cake which is available? If you add all the 3, you will get it as 18.45 LB. That is the total weight of the cake available, right? So total weight is given as 18.45. You are adding all the 3, right? So it can be served to how many people? 18.45 divided by 9 by 20. That is 18.45 into 20 by 9. You will get it as 41. You will mark your answer as D. See here, you need to know one thing. N raised to 1 by n is maximum when n is equal to e, that is 2.718, right? Now among the given options, if you see, n is equal to 3 is closest to the value of e, so you can directly pick B as the answer. Or what you can do is, you take the LCM of 2, 3, 4, 6, 12, you will get 12, right? Now we can rewrite it as, now from this we can understand that this is the largest one, right? 3 raised to 4 is the largest one. Otherwise the previous method, you need to know n raised to 1 by n is maximum when n is equal to e, that is 2.718, and from the options you can directly mark it as 3, n is equal to 3 is close to e value, right? So you can mark it as B. Now here you assume that the numbers are x and y. So x plus y is equal to 600, which is given. X by y is equal to 7 by 8, which is given. Now if you solve this equation, you get x as 280 and y as 320. Okay. So what you need to do is, you need to find LCM of x comma y, which is equal to LCM of 280 comma 320, which you will get it as 2240. This calculation you can do later, right? 2240. So which one you will pick? You will pick C as your correct answer.